Good morning, Bulldogs. Hopefully by now you should have finished reading Treasure Island or gotten very, very close. We do have a novel assessment covering Treasure Island tomorrow, and I'm going to touch back on that in just a minute. So today we are going to be making some connections with the text we've read. So in the announcement that you found this video, there are a couple of other videos that you definitely should watch. One is about maybe some sentence starters that you might need to cite text evidence. On your assessment of earlier in the week, you had using text evidence, answer this question, okay? So you need to know how to include that text evidence in your writing beyond writing paragraph and a number out the side. You actually have to put it in a complete sentence in your writing. So that video will be very helpful for you. The other video I wanted you to watch was about making connections. And you guys are well aware of how to make a connection with a text and the types of connections you can make. You can make a text-to-text connection where you're connecting Treasure Island to another story you might have read or another story that you've seen. Or you could also do a text-to-self connection. That is saying that this novel reminds you of a time that you did this or reminds you of a feeling when you had this. So again, we've talked about Pirates of the Caribbean in class. Did reading Treasure Island remind you of the time you saw Pirates of the Caribbean? For example, okay? You can also make a text-to-world connection where the novel is reminding you of something that has happened or that is happening in the world. And that can be an easy way to make your connection, okay? So there is a discussion board available. And you need to go through there, and I've given you some sentences, and you're going to make 2 connections, okay? But I've given you the sentence starters to make one of your connections, but now you need to do that twice. So let me share my screen, and I will show you what I'm talking about. Let's see. Okay, so one of these sentence starters I gave you, Treasure Island reminds me of something, because of something. So that's where you're going to have your text to whatever else, be it yourself, something in the world, or another story. And then you're going to explain that. You can do this sentence twice with 2 different types of connections, or you can do this sentence, text to self, text to text, or text to world, and then you can do the second sentence starter. I can relate or connect most with a character because of this. So pick a character, Captain Hook, or not Hook, I'm sorry, Captain Long John Silver, Captain Flint, Jim Hawkins. Which one do you connect with? And you're going to tell me I can relate to John Flint. Because why? Okay, you can do that sentence in 2 different characters as well. Either way, I need complete paragraphs, 2 complete paragraphs, okay? Making different connections. That is going to be on your discussion board. And it's just available. Just make an initial post, and that is all that I have graded. That's all I have for you today. So I really want you guys to make sure you are finished reading your novel. Okay, on to the assessment for tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and tell you today, and I'm going to tell you again tomorrow. That novel assessment is done on Google. It is a Google form, and I have it set up to lock your browser so that you won't be able to open any other part of the internet. I don't think it lets you open other files either, but I'm not sure about that. So when you open your test, take your quiz. It's coming up as a quiz form, but it's a test grade. When you open it to take it, you need to finish that test in 1 sitting. If you close that computer and try to restart that quiz, it'll let you. I will not. You will not get a grade, okay? So make sure that when you start it, you have the time to finish it. I think I've told you guys there's 34 questions, I believe 33 or 34 questions. So take your time. And if you have been reading the novel as you should, then you'll be fine. I did recommend possibly rereading chapter 22 last week. I know when I went over the novel. But remember, if you close that computer to restart the quiz for any reason, you will not have a grade. Okay, if you have any questions, please just send me a quick email and I'll be happy to get back to you. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow for your Zoom, and there will be another video with the instructions for accessing the assessment tomorrow. Okay, So just focus on getting your writing done and getting the novel read. Okay, have a good day.